Who needs Lollapalooza when you can have a free summer concert series every Wednesday in this particular community? What community am I talking about? Find out. This is The Chicago Life, a YouTube channel devoted to all things about the Chicago neighborhoods. This isn't about the Bean, Field Museum, Buckingham Fountain, where to get deep ditch pizza. No. I'm Anant Deoras, AD, helping first-time buyers and sellers looking to live the Chicago life. Let's talk about the location and transportation options here in North Center. So as far as the location, now my North Center loyalists are kind of at me. They're going to get on the internet and really go after me. The generally accepted boundaries, in my view, are to the east, Ravenswood, west, California, north, Montrose, and south, Addison. There is a part that is just east of Ravenswood through Southport that technically is considered North Center. I don't necessarily agree, but those are the generally accepted boundaries, so don't at me. And as far as transportation options, they are plentiful. Unbelievable amount of divvy bikes. You have multiple bus lines, which I've highlighted many in the Roscoe Village video. 3 Brown Line stops, the Addison, Irving Park, and Montrose. Irving Park being that centralized location, super convenient to get to downtown, really anywhere via the Brown Line. The main bus line kind of cuts through the heart of North Center is the 80th, and there's also an express. I'm going to have, as part of resources, the bus tracker. It's not really always reliable, but that's probably your best way to kind of get a gauge of what the approximate times are. If you want to walk, oh my God, you can walk everywhere through the neighborhood. Let's talk about chill bars, because you know, we all working really hard. You're a professional. Just moved to the neighborhood, you want to just relax and have a chill drink. So I got a couple of options here for you. The Rambler Kitchen and Tap, super chill. There's good bar food. You get mainly your beers and your spirits. If you want a couple of vegan options, and they focus on the Impossible Nuggets and Burger, head right across the street to Rock's. Rock's Tavern is great. And there's a third one, and actually a brewery, Burning Bush Brewery. I just went there, Triple B. It's over on Rockwell. Great amount of beers to choose from, and they got a super cool patio. And the best thing is it is dog and kid friendly. So a couple of times I've gone there, you can take your dog, you can take your kids. Probably want to leave the kids at home. No, but in all seriousness, great option, family friendly, take your dogs. 3 really awesome places to go in different parts of North Center for you to relax and have a post-work drink. Now, before you say, well, listen, AD, all you've been talking about is alcohol. Of course, there's a lot more to North Center besides alcohol. So let's go through some stuff. Parks, multiple park options. On the western side, you have California Park with a sports complex with indoor and outdoor swimming pool and tennis courts. At Horner Park, you have the general park for the public and also the dog park. Super convenient dog park. Take the puppers there to run around, get some exercise, tire the puppers out. And within Horner Park, there's actually farmers markets, 2 farmers markets you should know about. You have the farmers market at Horner's Park. This is Saturdays from June to October. And then at the Town Square, 4100 Damon, there's a second farmers market also on Saturday, 9 to about 1 p.m. from June to October. So you get fresh, organic foods. Of course, to complement going to your grocery stores. You have farmers markets, you have parks. So plenty of options to do non-alcoholic in the wonderful North Center community. Also in the summer on Wednesdays, for my music fans, there's a concert series sponsored by the North Center Chamber of Commerce. Great music, bring a little picnic, there's a little area to sit, listen to some wonderful music starting at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. I'll have a link to a resource you can get more information, but wow, so many options. So along with parks, there is the River Run Trail. It's on the northern branch of the Chicago River. As far as from a north center perspective, connects California and Horner Parks through an underpass at Irving Park. So where, you know, it really extends from Belmont to Montrose, but the purposes of North Center, it's a great walk. So you can actually walk that. It's about 2 miles long if you want to go through Roscoe Village and North Center. But as it pertains to North Center, it connects both those parks, California and Horner Park, along an underpass at Irving Park. You can get some great exercise. So there's that walking trail along with all the parks, which encompasses the neighborhood life of North Center. So now let's talk about housing. Hey, I'm a real estate agent, right? We should be talking about housing. But I'm gonna surprise you. I'm not gonna really talk about pricing. I actually am gonna have in the description pricing, medium pricing, real-time live updates, dynamic for condos, single-family homes, your traditional single-family homes, and what's called 2 to 4 unit flats. I'll explain that in a little bit. So that'll be below. But let's kind of look at here. I've got a beautiful kind of drone imagery. We have right immediately to the left, we have a condo complex. There's not as many, and mainly they're going to be on that street is Addison, which is a very busy street, which is, if you remember, it's the southern portion of North Center. Immediately above that condo complex onto the left that's Patterson Street, and that is a row of townhomes. Townhomes, multiple levels, traditionally do not have an HOA element. Some have a limited HOA. HOA is that monthly assessment fee that you'll see traditionally with condos. And over immediately to the right, you have your single family homes. And it's important to know, you're gonna see on here your typical lot for a single family home, and a lot of properties in Chicago is your 25 by 125. That is 25 width, 125 length. Those double lots are 50 width, which is rare, but it can happen, of course, more expensive. So those are the sizes of lots. You've got a good mix of housing with styles ranging from new, brand new, based upon the demand of people moving into North Center, to over 100, 125-year-old 2 to 4 unit flats. I mentioned 2 to 4. What those means is traditionally, back in the day with these 120-year-old buildings, we would have the owner living in one unit, and then the second unit would be rented, and that would defray the costs. But now with the prices increasing, but most the owners who want to have investment properties like that need to get 3, 4, 5 multifamily properties, complexes that have multiple units to defray that mortgage cost. So that's the kind of mix, and that's what you're going to see, folks, in a lot of these neighborhoods as I do these videos. You're going to have a mix of condos, single family homes, and townhomes. It just really goes down to, we have on the map, just like there's directionals on the map, there is zones. So depending on how it's zoned, it's pretty hard to get a rezone, but how it's zoned, that what dictates what's allowed on the particular piece of land. Where to live in Chicago, North Center Community Tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm planning on producing so much more neighborhood-centric content. I am Anant Deoras, AD, an eXp Realty Realtor, focusing on first-time buyers and sellers of residential Chicago real estate. If you have any questions at all, comment below, call, text, email. I look forward to serving you and providing value through my video content. Now, before you go, watch a couple of videos here on my, you can subscribe to the channel or watch a playlist, and I hope to see you soon.